Ow, it's sore.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay. All right. Go.
I thought you was going first. Okay. So, my favorite.
Well, introduce yourself.
Oh, they know who I
Some people might know.
am. Okay, my name is Monica Jones. Mosell was my dad. Everybody knows this.
Hey y'all, so Monica and I wanted to come and introduce you to our father from our point of view. He was loved by many. He had many friends and associates. There was always a time when we were out and people would be honking at him or stopping him to speak. Ironically, he didn't really like to spend the time to talk to people either, so that's funny. But we just wanted to share with y'all from our point of view what our dad meant to us and just give you a snapshot of life with him.
Yeah.
I think that I have many memories of Daddy.
Too many to even
Yeah.
try to just single one out.
I know. So, just to tell you a little bit about him, for those of you who may or may not know, he was
A pain in the butt.
He was very sarcastic. I think that's where we get that from. And he thought he was the funniest person in the world.
A lot of times he wasn't.
Usually his jokes were not funny, but it was just so funny to see how much he thought they were funny. That's what made us laugh.
Always an A for effort.
Yeah. And he had a really good heart. He would feed anyone who was hungry. I remember just getting on to him all the time about, Daddy, stop helping all these people that don't need it, or I felt like didn't need it.
Or why you got all these people in your house?
Like, seriously, they would just literally pull up us and open the door like, Pops, like, really? That is not your dad, and stop walking in the house. My dad was a trip. Our dad, he was a trip. I remember one time I was inside and we were eating crabs. We stayed eating crabs, and I had on boxers and a t-shirt. I was just hair in a messy bun and doing my own thing, and just being comfortable and at home. And my dad was outside and walks in, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm about to say?
This man playing matchmaker.
like crab meat on my face. And my dad walks in, it was like, I have someone that wanted to talk to you. Like mouthful of a claw, like, who? And next thing I know, here's some dude walking in because he had approached my dad and was like, I like your daughter. And my dad thought it was appropriate to let him come inside and talk to me as I'm sitting there in boxers and t-shirt, stuffing my face with crabs. Like,
take note, this was literally like only like maybe 5 years ago. So, like, we were still of age. Like,
so that's the kind of dad that he was. Like, he just lived a life. He didn't really he didn't think about things twice. He just was like, I think this is a good idea.
That sounds good. Let's do that.
That was funny. That was funny that you knew exactly.
Like, whenever you started saying you were in your boxers, and I picked up on the memory immediately. Because you were just like...
I was so mad at him. As soon as the guy left out, I was like, Daddy, really? Like, what were you thinking?
I remember him saying, like, I don't know. He said he wanted to say hey. So I introduced him.
Like, okay.
It was just because he liked him. That's what it was. Daddy liked him.
Side note, he loves my husband now.
Yeah.
They were good buddies, and they joke around a lot, and he would make fun of Nigel all the time about everything. Like, ooh.
He would love to get on him about spades, though. That was his favorite
God,
topic.
yeah.
He would always say, don't sit at the table with Nigel now.
Like, straight hating.
He asked him, Dad, you want to go play spades? Who's playing? Well, such and such, and Nigel, immediately.
Yeah, my dad didn't play about his spades game. In fact, if you were sitting at the table, you better, one, know how to play, and two, stay out your phone, because he will snap on you in a minute. Then he might say a little cuss word. Like, ooh. You know, he wasn't really a big cusser. He cussed when he was mad or when he was aggravated. So, you know, if he said a little cuss word, threw a little cursor out there, you know, loud enough for you to hear, but not too loud to be rude, you knew he was aggravated.
Yeah. It's time to play cards.
Yeah. He loved cards anyway.
Yeah. And if you wanted to learn how to play spades, don't ask him. Because he ain't got the patience for it.
And plus, he always underbid anyway. So.
Exactly. So you ain't really going to learn how to play, right?
He always underbid. Like, I literally would bid based off of his hand. You know, what you got? Hold on, I'm waiting to hear what Daddy has first. Oh, he has 4? Okay, that means he has 7.
Yeah, all the aces, the jokers, and the 2s. At the end of the hand, he'll say, I don't know what you're talking about. I bid my hand. And you get so defensive.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a lot of good memories with Daddy.
Yeah. To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
He is 20, baby. He's 20.
Not a day over. Auntie, it's hot.
You want to tell them about the worst?
The worst.
The worst memory?
What's the worst memory?
I don't know.
Oh gosh. Oh, I got one. Terrified, scared the hell out of me. I don't remember exactly what I did. I just remember I was at his house and I was standing in a dining room chair, whatever. And apparently I had attempted to cuss at him. And all I saw was him charging at me, and I just fell out. Like, he didn't touch me. He wasn't even close to me, I don't think. It's just the fact that I saw his hand come up and he was charging at me, and immediately was terrified. I think I fell out the chair.
Yeah, he wasn't really a disciplinary person. He didn't discipline, but he tolerated zero disrespect when it came to talking to him and talking back to him. He was like, who you talking to? Check yourself.
Yeah, and you only had one chance to get yourself right.
Now, any other time I try to spank his grandkids, my children, or someone, Katie, is tried to spank her kids, or anyone tried to spank their kids, his favorite thing would be like, those without sin, cast the first stone. Like, Daddy, what does that have to do with the spanking they're about to endure?
I know what you saying.
Hey, Laura.
He was a trip.
Yeah, he really was a trip. Even all the way up until the end, just in the hospital.
Like, I even felt like some of his groans at the end were sarcastic.
For sure. He definitely was giving them nurses and doctors hell. Oh my gosh.
I think the last thing he ever said was, "Lady, you really starting to aggravate me or frustrate me." What did he say?
Something like that.
You're really starting to frustrate me. That's the last thing he really said.
I'm like, Daddy, if you don't let these people do what they get paid to do. We love him, and he was a good father, and if we could say anything, we could say he had a big heart. He gave when he had it, and he loved us, and we knew that. So
Very grateful for the memories you shared with him. But yeah, what she was about to say. Thanks.
thanks for watching our video, y'all. Peace.